Hi students! Do you know what it means to have a free spirit or free reign? Is being a freeloader a good thing or a bad thing? Today you'll learn the answers to these questions and much more. I'll teach you 10 interesting expressions with the word free. Number 1, a free spirit or free-spirited. If you say, my sister is a free spirit or my sister is free-spirited, it means she is the type of person who doesn't follow traditions, obligations, or the typical way of doing things. Instead, she lives her life the way she wants to, not caring about what society thinks. Number 2, freeway. Freeway is another word for the highway. That's a wide street with multiple lanes where cars drive fast. This type of street can also be called an expressway or parkway. Number 3, freeload and freeloader. To freeload means to take advantage of other people's generosity or hospitality without contributing any effort yourself. A person who does this is called a freeloader. For example, if your friend has been sharing your apartment for the past 6 months without helping to pay rent, and he is unemployed, but he sits around watching TV all day instead of looking for a job, then he is a freeloader. Number 4, freelance and freelancer. A freelancer is an independent worker who sells his or her services to various clients without being officially full-time employed by any of them. Freelancers usually work based on contracts, which can be temporary or short-term or long-term. The word freelance can be a verb. For example, I spent a year freelancing after college. Or an adjective. For example, I do freelance graphic design. Number 5, give someone free rein. If you give someone free rein, it means you give them unlimited freedom and control to make decisions and take action. For example, if you are the director of human resources, the company might give you free rein to hire and fire employees. Number 6, feel free to. Telling someone, feel free to do something, is an informal way to give the person permission to do it. The person can then do that action without checking with you to see if it's okay. For example, if your cousin is visiting you and he's hungry, you could say, feel free to eat anything in the fridge, to give him permission to do that. Number 7, get away scot-free or get off scot-free. If you get away scot-free or get off scot-free, it means you escape a situation without any penalty or punishment. For example, Jim was caught driving drunk, but he got off scot-free because his father is the police chief. Or, no one could prove that Martha was stealing from the company, so she got away scot-free. Number 8, free will. The expression free will refers to humans' ability to make decisions and choose a course of action based on our own thoughts, beliefs, and desires, without anybody else forcing us to act a certain way. If I do something of my own free will, it means I choose to do it myself. Nobody else is making or forcing me to do it. Number 9, free speech and freedom of speech. These terms refer to people's right to express any opinion without the government preventing this. When the government controls or blocks some communication, that is called censorship. So in a country that has free speech, the government may not censor the citizens' expressions. It cannot prevent them from expressing themselves freely. Number 10, are you free? I'm free on Wednesday morning. Asking, are you free sometime this week means, are you available, or do you have some free time in your schedule? And you can reply with a phrase like this, I'm free on Wednesday morning. The word on is optional, so you could also say, I'm free Wednesday morning. Or, I'm free anytime this week. Or, I'm not free on Monday afternoon, but I am all day Tuesday. Or, unfortunately, I'm busy the entire week, but how about next week? Expressions like get off scot-free and give someone free rein are examples of idioms, short phrases that can't be explained or translated literally. So what's the best way to learn idioms if you can't translate them? The best way is to learn them in context by seeing real examples of when native English speakers would use each expression. I made a course that will teach you more than 300 of these idioms in 30 days. You can click on the link in the video description to take lesson 1 of the Idioms course for free. And then you can join the course to get all 30 lessons and learn those 300 plus idioms. Thanks for joining me today, and I hope you have a great week.